violent group of terrorists take over the streets.
Cops aren't against protesters, they're against violence.
They're nuts! They know nothing!
Now we're heading out to Mears Park for the Poor People's Economic Human Rights March. It's going to be starting in a little bit here. This is the second day of the Republican National Convention. Yesterday they started out with a massive amount of police abuse and brutality, and a permanent march that the police systematically cut people off from to minimize the impact of people's ability to express their constitutional right and voice their opinions.
So what rights do you think were violated yesterday and going into today?
You have enough film to capture all of them? Well, people's like First Amendment right to free speech was obviously curtailed. The right to peaceful assembly, the right to just be present in public spaces.
So the very first amendment, it sounds like.
Yes, for sure.
We're in Mears Park, and this is where our rally began on September 2nd.
From Louisville, Kentucky, Women in Transition. We're a member organization of PPERT, and we're here to march for our lives today, to march for economic human rights, to put the plight of the poor at the front of the platform for this presidential election.
Yeah, I'm gonna write down.
This was where our stage was. As soon as I got here, I was approached by our security team, and they said, Sherry, people from the Federal Justice Department are demanding to speak with you. And so I said, well, what did they say to you? And they said that they're concerned that there's going to be some racial conflict in our march. And so I immediately went over to them. They brought along a camera to make sure that I didn't talk to the Federal Justice Department by myself. And the same gentleman that tried to terrify me before the march, back in July, was there with two other colleagues. And he basically said, you know, Sherry, you're going to have some very serious problems, and we're really concerned for you in front of Grove Street and in front of the Capitol.
That's all I wanted you to know. So, when you get to the Capitol, be aware
that we need park officials here. We need our power on.
Be aware that when you get to the Capitol, there may be some people that you may not want in your
park
march.
Officials, we need you here to turn the power on.
And they have ulterior motives. They broke windows, they threw urine, they had their own tear gas, and the police retaliated.
You guys weren't asked to be a part of this conversation.
So, Sherry, all we wanted you to do was...
Park officials, we need power.
We just want you to know what to expect, have your marshals prepared for it, and that's all we wanted to deliver to you.
All right, thank you.
Come on, Justo.
Oh, by the way, if you know there's going to be a problem, I am absolutely sure that you guys are going to make sure that the appropriate law enforcement officials will keep us safe today. I have faith that you guys, if you know something, you're going to make sure we're safe. Thank you. Have a nice day. I don't want to talk anymore. Thank you. These were people that were in uniforms that identified themselves as being from the Federal Justice Department. They contacted me 2 days before the 4th of July, so that was July 2nd. They called and basically said, you know, Sherry, he didn't introduce himself. Ken didn't, from the Federal Justice Department. He just said, hi, interested in helping you with your march, and I think I have some assistants that can really help you. And so I'm like, okay, tell me more. Who are you? And he said that they had gotten some information and that they were afraid for my life and afraid for the life of other marchers. And I said, excuse me? I said, are you from the Federal Justice Department? He said, well, yeah, but we have a history of, we got started in the days of Dr. Martin Luther King, and we protected Dr. Martin Luther King in the March in Selma, and he started to give me a history lesson on how they have helped different leaders who were in danger throughout history. And I said, you know, well, if you have some kind of intelligence that says that I'm in danger or somebody's in danger, then you have a responsibility to tell me. And he said, well, actually, I just want to let you know that the police department, the St. Paul Police Department, now has 300 new tasers, and that we're concerned that the St. Paul Police Department really isn't equipped to be able to deal with large numbers of people. And in particular in your march, you have many minorities and non-traditional people that aren't used to interacting or have negative histories of dealing with law enforcement. And so we think it's in your best interest to call us in to provide safety.
From Cleveland, Ohio. I am a For People's Economics and Human Rights Campaign worker, and I also belong to United Clevelanders Against Poverty in Cleveland, Ohio. And what we're here about is because the system stinks, and we're fighting to get our human rights back because the system has stripped us, okay? The rich are middle class, the middle class are poor, and the poor is just wiping out. Homelessness is pathetic. The truckers, we've got so many thousands of truckers that have lost their jobs, filed unemployment in the last 2 months because of the gas situation. It's just getting pathetic, and the system has to change. It can't get no worse. It's got to get better.
When I got to this park, I learned that there was no power for our sound system. But do you think that that's going to keep us quiet? No! So the second thing is that I was met by the Federal Justice Department. They said, you know what, Sherry? You're going to have some serious problems over on Grove Street. And then you're going to have some more serious problems over by the Capitol. And then a dominant question that the media keeps asking me over and over again is, are you afraid? And the answer is no! I am not afraid. What I'm afraid of is if we continue to let our voices be cut off. What I'm afraid of is people continuing to die on the streets of Minnesota because they're homeless. This is what I'm afraid of. They said, you know what, Sherry? Those anarchists, they're going to cause a lot of problems for you. They're going to take your march over, they're going to be violent, and they're going to cause some problems for you. But you know what? It wasn't the anarchists 4 years ago or 8 years ago when we organized the largest poor people's march. It was the police department that created us.
My name is I'm with Portland Independent Media.
Which immediately took the whole focus of all the media and everybody standing here to be at the back of the park.
park to go use the restroom before the march actually started, about 10 minutes before it started, and hadn't left park property when a riot squad of about 10, maybe more, I don't know, I heard them coming up behind me going hoot, hoot, hoot. So I went to go grab my camera, but I'm using a community camera that's not mine, so I'm not real quick on the trigger, and my brain started going, oh my God, they're coming after you. Why are they coming after me? So then they came to surround me. They immediately grabbed me, handcuffed me, did not tell me what I was being charged with. And basically there's a line of people around me, lots of independent media cameras and lots of folks trying to get through to help me.
Go home, please. Move back in the park, please. Hey, move back in the park, please. Go home. Go home. I can't hear you with the thing on your face. Take it off and go home.
This one right here. Be sure you get it. Hey, smile for the camera. Make sure you get it.
University, Minnesota Police Department.
It's all right. You all right? It's not the first time here. Step forward. You got work.
Whoa! No, she didn't do anything! She didn't do anything! You're gonna hurt her! Let her go! 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 Let her go!
Police are apparently targeting media, it appears.
Where I got officially booked in, where the officers there were basically talking smack. I mean, they were like, anarchists are stupid, anarchists are smelly. When I first was going through into the door, you know, they all have to talk to each other about, you know, the door's opening, the door's not opening, blah, 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 and announce basically that they're entering with a prisoner. But anyway, they're like, who do you have here, another RNC? And my escorting officer was like, yes, and 3 other officers were like, yeah, got another one. And I still don't know my charges, by the way. So finally, when I'm being booked in, they're like, yeah, your charges are felony rioting. I put up a little sign on a piece of paper they could not take away from me, my Miranda rights sheet, saying I'm from Portland Independent Media and a fellow class war prisoner with the circle A heart.
Do you have that?
I do. I think I do. Okay, so it's malformed, but it's total contraband. When you're in jail, you're not supposed to have anything that reeks of anarchy anyway.
their presence, their...
That's brilliant. Now, who could see that from...
Well, I wasn't allowed to get out of my cell, but they were, some of them were allowed to get out of theirs, so they were kind of walking around when they had the opportunity. And so when they had the opportunity and I wasn't being watched, I would put this up in the little tiny window that they had. So they didn't have the food flap open, so I could barely talk to people, so we'd have to get down by the ground, and then I started hearing testimonies. So I started documenting it with a contraband pencil that they gave me to fill up my own medical form, and then forgot that I had. So I started saying, you know, basically that there's people, some, one woman in for 28 hours with no call, one woman in for 21 hours, several people were in the same bus with Amy Goodman, who had already been processed and released, and they still hadn't gotten any recourse. All of a sudden they called my name on the speaker and said, Wendy Binion, put all your blankets and sheets in a pillowcase and grab your shoes. And I'm thinking, oh shit, they're gonna take me to Guantanamo, or I mean something weird's going on. And I get down there and they basically just hand me my shit. I do a couple little, you know, release of personal effects, except the only personal effects I got back were my Oregon State driver's license, a ring, and a hair tie. And I'm like, where's my media? Where's my camera? Where's my ATM card? Where is all my stuff? And they said, oh, you have to go over to St. Paul. And I'm like, I'm in St. Paul, right? You know? And they're like, oh, no, you have to go to the right and go to the St. Paul Police Department. It's like all that stuff's held with this arresting the district or whatever place that arrested me. And I asked, when's my court date? And they said, no, you just need to contact the St. Paul Police Department. And I'm thinking, what a janky bunch of shit is this? Because I've been arrested, and now I have, like, all of a sudden on felony charges, I get to just, like, be let out on not only my own recognizances, but without anything formally written down.
The plan was to make sure that this march never happened, and if it happened, that it would be the lowest amount of numbers, and with that, the story would never be about poverty, hunger, and homelessness, or the collapsing banking system that we're dealing with now in this country, but that the focus would be on protesters, abstract of any kind of issues, versus the police department. And that's not what this whole thing is about at all.
You know what? There's a man. His name was Dr. Martin Luther King. And he said, you know, one of the most American things is the right to protest for rights. And I don't give a damn if you're an anarchist, if you're a Democrat, or if you're a Republican, or whatever your political ideas are. All I know is I'm going to march today with people that have a similar vision of a different kind of world for us to live in.
They say cut back. We say fight back. They say cut back. We say fight back. Fuck civil law. This is for democracy. Looks like we did. Ready to fucking bid. We did. Ready to fucking bid. We did.
Witness the days of corporate welfare. 45 million with no health care. But Fox News says it's all fair and balanced. They want to silence my alliance while the government commits the violence. 500 billion spent on defense. No 20% of the children live in poverty. It bothers me that robbery will put the Hungary in prison while CEOs stacking dough just for robbing a pension. Not to mention the attention focused on immigration, blaming migrant workers for devastating the nation. While Bernanke and the Fed manipulate the inflation, still taxation of the poor with no representation, asphyxiation of the public school education.
I mean, I figure this country would want students to have a good education. I believe the cost is only about $50,000 a year.
Oh my God.
And every other country, well, not every other country, but countries that have conscience, let us have the students education for free. You want people to rise up? You want a capitalist system? You want people to have life, liberty, and pursuit of happiness, let them go to school. So many people are out there, they want to go to school, but they can't because they can't pay the cost because of their situation, circumstances that are not their fault, but the system is not allowing them the chance to have the education they deserve, that they worked for. That is the system that we're working with, and that's this fucked up system that we have to change.
Yellow line.
Dude, I spotted a group that was definitely them in the park.
That one, that one, that one, and that one. Remember that. That's trouble. Oh yeah, that's trouble. Right there, man, right there. Look at it. No, I broke that story. I was wondering.
Can you guys tell me a little bit about the revolution? What you would like to see?
We're here about the poor.
Excuse me?
We're here about the poor.
Yeah, but there's going to be a revolution for the poor.
Well,
we're going to overthrow capitalism. What do you think about that?
I just think that there should be more rights for these kids. I got it pretty easy, and I can go to the hospital anytime I want with my insurance card.
Well, why are you guys undercover here?
Undercover?
Yeah, you and the guy in the pink hat.
What do you mean?
I mean, if you support poor people, why are you undercover down here? Undercover as what? Cops. I know it.
No jail. The system said I something fair, no cops. No jail. The system said I something fair, no cops. No jail. The system said I something.
Comfortable when you point them out, though.
They're just like, oh, he needs help.
Oh, who you with? Who do you work for? Who do you work for? Who do you work for? You work for federal authorities?
I work for the Leech Lake Band of Ojibwe.
You work for who?
The Leech Lake Band of Ojibwe.
What is that, a local police department?
No, it's a tribe. It's an Indian tribe in northern Minnesota.
No, you're undercover cop, dude.
All right, man, whatever.
He's leaving now.
Bye. See you later, cops.
Your cover's blown.
Your zipper's open.
Stop our goal. Let's continue on with it. Let's continue on with our goal.
Make a hole.
I'm gonna let it shine.
Make a hole.
I'm gonna let it shine. Officers, I'm non-violent. I'm carrying a flag. I just want to give a citizen's arrest. Can you find one of the law enforcement officials to help me out? You guys' job is to not only protect the Republicans, but it's also to protect us. We're here today because we want to charge the folks that are in the Excel Center with crimes against humanity. People are dying here in Minnesota and across the country. They don't have access to health care. They join wars. They go overseas, and poor people kill other poor people just so they can have a job. Please, officers, I'm not violent. I just want to practice my First Amendment rights to speak out, and I can't do that behind a cage. I'm not going to hurt anybody. I just want to talk to somebody. Can you please open the gates?
We will not.
Don't just stand there and look at us and get ready to tase us. We're human beings just like you, officer. This isn't against you. Can you talk to somebody with more authority and just ask him? Please. I'm going to just deliver the citizen's arrest through the fence. Please don't kill me for that. Please, please don't tase me. Don't pepper spray me. It's a piece of paper and it's an American flag. The whole world is watching. The whole world is watching. The Bush administration needs to come out.
Okay.
Come on, buddy.
There is fencing all the way around. We are fencing.
If the big slow down, we'll speed up.
Ladies and gentlemen, please continue northbound on 6-meter. Do not congregate in the intersection.
Thank you.
If you do not do so, you may be arrested or subject to other police action. Other police actions may include the use of chemical agents or less lethal munition, which could cause risk of injury to those who remain. Minnesota State Statute 609.715 prohibits remaining present at an unlawful assembly.
In mass, go over there and just walk out.
Quite ready to do that. I will
Way to go, lock arms. Well,
Don't worry about it. You'll get it that way. Please go north.
I'm not quite ready to do
If you stay, you'll get gas. Let's go.
Let's go.
It's
You
okay.
know, everyone has a choice right now.
Let's go. I'm gonna go.
You really should get out of here if you can. They're going to gas us. With the media.
It's that camera too, so you might want to just.
I know. With the media.
Which means to break up God damn it! Fuck this! You get maced in the face. Fuck this! Try and keep your eyes back. Try and get some in your eyes if you can. Open your eyes as best you can. Is that water, man? No, it's antacid. Just try not.
Get antacid and
Yeah, I have some water.
Water in my eyes. They spurt me. I need an antacid. I can't breathe. Please, somebody help me. I have an antacid. Where's your antacid? Owie. Where's your antacid? For your stomach, tongue, antacid. Please help me, Owie. Owie. I got it right in the eyes. I was trying to get out. Please. I can't breathe. Owie. Oh.
No, you from out here?
Hey, what's up?